Canyon Endurace AL7. Gotta love that new bike feeling, coming to your door and opening it up. I've been looking out for this bike since about June, and I've been using a website monitoring, it's called Distill, and that actively checks when the bike is in stock, and it sends an email notification when it does. So since June, I've been looking for about 2 months, and in 29th of August I finally was able to buy it, and it was back in stock. As you know, because of COVID, there's been huge delays and supply issues, and it said it was going to be delivered by end of October, early November, but luckily it came about mid-October, so ahead of schedule. Now the problem with this was the box came delivered half open. As you can see, it's been quite flimsy, and honestly this award-winning bike guard box is not that amazing. Now why did I get this bike? Why did I get this new bike, you say? Why specifically the Endurace 7, the aluminium version as well? Well, here's my X. It was super light, super quick, but it was a bit on the small side, so I needed a bike that actually fits me and could get me longer distances and while being more comfortable. And part of the reason is I wanted to go more bike packing, and the Endurace fits the bill. If I had got a carbon version, if I got a carbon frame, if it had cracked a bit, then the whole frame's gone. So I chose for the aluminium version, so if I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere, I can just weld it up together, provided I can find a welder. So without further ado, you can see the box, the massive box. It came with a very nice little looking box, and another nice little looking box, a seat and a wheel. Inside that nice looking box, there was a tote bag, this nice Canyon tote bag, a torque wrench, a weird looking mesh bag with more reflectors in it, some torque nuts, assembly paste, and a Canyon sticker. Now in the other nice looking box, I actually got a few other things along with the bike, because why not, it's Canyon. Some arm and leg warmers, a cycling cap, and a neck tube. Now assembling the bike wasn't too hard, so you just slobber some plate paste on, screw in the handlebar, and slobber some more paste on the seat tube as well, and struggle fitting the wrench because the box was a bit too high, and then struggle a bit more to get the bike seated higher so you can fit the wrench in. Oh, that is much better. And then whack on the seat. Now the seat that came with the bike, I didn't really like it. It was a bit too hard, so I switched it with my old one, and that one's a lot nicer and more comfier. Didn't give me butt pain. And then here you go, there's a brand new bike. I've been riding it for about 700 kilometers now, and it's doing very great, shifting very nicely. It's Shimano 105, big gear range, gets up the hills very nicely, and yeah, there's nothing much to complain about. Luckily the bike wasn't damaged, even though the box was half open, so that's good news. So here's to new adventures.